Good morning students. In the previous class, we see the two formulas, important formulas, the total probability of an event and base. We already see the two problems. Now we continue the exercise. Now in third sum, see the question 3. The film manufactures PVC pipes in 3 parts via X, Y and Z. So the pipes are manufactured in 3 plants. The name of the plants are given X, Y and Z. The daily production volumes from X, Y, Z are respectively 2000 units and 3000 units and 5000 units. All the 3 plants, each and every plant, daily production of the first plant X is 2000, second plant Y is 3000 and the third plant Z is 5000. It is known from the past experience that 3% are output from plant X, 4% from plant Y and 2% from plant Z are defect. Previous, we check the pipes. There will be some defective item. All the 3 units is a given data. Then a pipe is selected at random from a day's total production. We will be taking any one of the pipes. Actually, the daily total production is 2000 plus 3000 plus 5000 is 10,000. So out of this 10,000 pipe, we will take any one of the pipe at random. Random means we will not see it is a defective or not defective. Just we will take one pipe. Then our question is, find the probability that the selected pipe is a defective. Suppose if it is a defective, what is the probability? Is a chance? Yes, there is a chance because all the 3 units some defective item is there. And second one, if the selected pipe is a defective, we already defined, so it is a conditional probability. If the selected pipe is a defective, then what is the probability that it was produced by plant Y is very important. Produced by plant Y. So first we put the name of the events of all the 3 plants and also the name of the event of a defect. I usually will be taking 3 plants is there, so the 3 events name is A1, A2, A3. A1, A2, A3. Be the events of selecting pipes from plants X, Y and Z respectively. Suppose we will be taking a pipe from X whose event is A1. We will be selecting a pipe from Y, we will be taking this A2 and the third one is A3. And next one is a defective. So we will take the name is B. Let B be the event of leading defective pipe or defective line. So these lines are very important. Here there will be 3 events, A1, A2, A3 and defective item is A. So these lines are important. Next, what is the total number of production in a daily working hour? 2000, 3000 and 5000. So total is first unit is 2000, second is 3000 and the third one is 5000. So total value is 10,000. Okay, 5000 plus 5000 is 10,000. So total production in a day is 10,000 units. So what is the value of A1? A1 is the event of A1 selecting a pipe from plant X. In daily plant X, what is the total production of plant X? Is 2000. Out of 10,000. 2000 out of 10,000. I cancel in the 3 zeros. So P of A1 is 2 by 10. One more chance we cancel this, 1 by 5 is also chance. But I leave in a rounded form, so I take 2 by 10. What is the value of P of A2? The pipe is from second plant Y. 3000. So 3000 by 10,000. Here also I cancel 3 zeros. So P of A2 is 3 by 10. Second one. Now, what is the value of the third? P of A2 is also fine. Next, we find the P of A3. Now, the first 3 questions is data required. So I cancel some lines. We already find P of A1, P of A2. Next, I find P of A3. The value of P of A3, third one, is 5,000 divided by 10,000. So 5,000 by 10,000, I cancel the 3 zeros. So P of A3 value is 5 by 10. So we find P of A1, P of A2, P of A3. And also some probability value is given, that is some defective items. So all information probability, and we find in where I write in symbol form. First one, what is the probability that the circuit pipe is a defective one? So first one, how to write in symbol? P of B. Okay. So to find P of B in the first one, and the second one. The second one is, if the circuit pipe is defective, P of is a conditional probability. We already assume the pipe is defective. So this event is already happened. Then what is the probability that it was produced by the plant Y? Plant Y event will be taken. Plant Y event will be taken is A. So to find these two values, and also some conditional probability value is there, right? We have P of A1, A2, A3 we find. Next we find P of B by A1, P of B by A2, and P of B by A3. Given P of B by A1 is 3%, P of B by A2 is 4%, P of B by A3 is 2%. That is, suppose we will be taking a pipe from plant X, and also it is defective, there is a chance is 3%. Plant 2 defective is 4%, plant 3 defective is 2%. We convert it. We write 3% as 3 by 100. So P of B by A1 is 3 by 100. 4%, 4 by 100. And 2% we write it is 2 by 100. So it is a value of P of B by A1, and it is P of B by A2, and that value is P of B by A. We already take to find total probability. And second one, we will be taking the pipe is defective, it comes from plant Y, so I will take this A. So first we find P of B. We write the formula of P of B. P of B is a total probability, that is the defective item is come from plant X or plant Y or plant Z. There will be 3 plants, so we write all values. So P of A1 into P of B by A. Defective items come from the plant 1 and also it is defective. Suppose it from and 2, plant 2 is P of A2, P of B by A plus P of A3 into P of B by A. So to take all possibilities, this plant, the defective item is come from suppose plant X or plant Y or plant Z. All values we substitute the values. P of A1, we already find the value of P of A1 is 2 by 10 into P of B by A1. P of B by A1 is 3 by 100 plus P of A2, the value of P of A2 3 by 10. P of B by A2, the value of P of B by A2 is 4 by 100 plus P of A3, the value of P of A3 5 by 10. P of B by A3, the value of P of B by A3 is 2 by 100. 2 3s are 6 by 10 into 100 is 1000 plus 3 4s are 12 by 1000 plus 5 to 10 by 1000. So we have the values whole divided by 1000 is common, so 1000 numerator value 6 plus 12 plus 10. So total we get is 6 plus 12 is 18. 18 plus 10 is 28. Is 28 by 1000. Now there is a chance cancel in the seventh table. So I cancel. So P of B value is in a seventh table 28. Sorry, in fourth table 28 as in 7 divided by 250. We cancel in the fourth table. It's 7 times. A fourth table is a chance, so I cancel in 28 and 1000. 28 is cancelled in some table also, but denominator is impossible. So we cancel in the fourth table. So 28 is a sum of 28, so 7 times divided by 250. So no need to write in fraction. So I leave as it is. So first summation is 4. Now we come in the second summation. What is the second summation? P of A2 by B. By Bayes' theorem. P of A2 by B is equal to, what is the numerator value? The value is A2. So P of A2 into P of B by A2 divided by, always in probability the denominator is total probability or all events is come from P of A1 and P of B by A1 is nothing but the total probability. The total probability is nothing but P of B. Now we substitute the values P of A2 and P of B by A2. We know the value of P of A2 and P of B by A. I substitute this value here. Numerator value P of A2. The value of P of A2 is 3 by 10. P of B by A2. The value of P of B by A2. B by A2 is 4 by 100. Whole divided. The total probability is nothing but P of B. So total probability value is P of B. The numerator 12 by 1000. I don't cancel. First I multiply 3 4 12 by 1000 divided by P of B. We already find the value of P of B is 7 by 250. So right, 12 by 1000 into 250 by 7. Taking the reciprocal, 7 by 250 become 250 by 7. I cancel 1 0 0. In a 2050 table, 1 time is 4 times. 12 by 4 into 7. 12 by 4 into 7. In the fourth table is a chance is 3 times. So P of A2 by B, that value is 3 by 7. That means, suppose the pipe is defective, if from the plant X there is a chance is 3 by 7. Okay, now we move the fourth one. The chances of A, B, C becoming managers of a canteen as a certain company as 5:3:2. So there will be 3 persons. There is a chances of a manager in the company is chances is 5:3:2. So total chances is 5 plus 3 plus 2 is 2. The probability is that the office canteen will be improved if A, B and C becoming managers are 0.4, 0.5 and 0.3 respectively. That means, first of all, a 3% becoming a manager in a company, there is a chance 5:3:2. And also suppose the person A becoming a manager, then the office canteen will be removed, chances 0.4. That is the worst of our office canteen. The food or some circumstances will be the worst. Suppose the person A appointed as a manager, there is a chances of the canteen input is 0.4. B 0.5 and 0.3 is the given question. Then if the office canteen has been improved, only one question is already happened. Office canteen has been improved. What is the probability that B was appointed as a manager? Suppose the middle person is appointed as a manager, what is the chances? So it is a conditional probability. If the office canteen has been improved, we already this happened is over. And the second person will be appointed as manager. So total chances 5 plus 3 plus 2. Or we take the name of the events A1, A2, A3. With the events that the persons A, B, C becoming a managers or become managers. Let B be the event that the office canteen have been improved. Suppose the office canteen have been improved, whose event is B. A1 is the event that the person A become manager. A2 is the event that the person B is manager. A3 is the event that suppose the person C is become a manager. So all the three data are given. And now we write the value of P of A1, P of A2 like this. What is the value of P of A1? That is the chances of the first person becoming a manager. 5 out of 10. So 5 by 10. P of A2. Second person chances is 3 out of 10. P of A3. Third person C is 2 by 10. That value is also given. What is the value P by A1? Suppose the first person is becoming a manager and the office canteens have been improved. There is a chance. This order is given 0.4. I write 0.4 as 4 by 10 because all the denominators are 10. So I change it is also by 10. Multiply both the numerator and denominator by 10. I get it is 4 by 10. P of B by A2 is a 0.5. We write it is 5 by 10. P of B by A2 is last one 0.3 is 3 by 3. To find here only one submissions. To find one probability value and also one conditional value. So P of if the office canteen has been improved, what is the event of the office canteen have been improved? That event is B. So this event is already B. Okay. When it is possible? What is the probability that B was appointed as manager? B was appointed as a manager, becoming a manager. Chances is A2. So A by base theorem, I write P of A2 by B. Here, what is A1? A2. So P of A2 will be P of B by A. Reverse P of B by A. Divided by the total probability is P of B is not fine. So total probability is P of A1 into P of B by A1, P of A2, P of B by A2, first person, second person, or the third person, P of A3, P of B by A3. Now we substitute all values. P of A2, the value of P of A2 is a 3 by 10. P of B by A2. P of B by A2 is a 5 by 10. Whole divided the denominators. P of A1 5 by 10. P of B by A1 4 by 10. Plus P of A2 is that value 3 by 10. 5 by 10. Plus P of A3. The value of P of A3 is 2 by 10. P of now in fifth one, I explain the concept of the question. In a prime time, our husband and wife both are watching TV. Our wife is watching the TV percentage is 60%. When wife is watching the TV, the husband is also watching the TV. When wife is not watching the TV, the husband is also watching the TV. It is a constant question. Some questions is also asked. It's a very big questions. You see, it's a fifth problem in exercise 12.4. The constant question is in a prime time, that is in a free time. Husband and wife both are watching TV at a time, or watching at least any one other person. Or one person goes from anywhere. It's a constant question. Then to find the true one, for submission and second submission. First one, let A1 be the event that the wife is watching TV. Wife means in a full colony. So many wives is there. The A1 be the event that the wife is watching the TV. Suppose the wives are watching the TV, whose event is A1. So A2 be the event that the wife is not watching the TV. Let B be the event that the husband is watching the TV. Is given in a prime time, the wife is watching the TV, percentage is 60%. So we write the 60% as 60 by 100. And that value is not given. We understood. Suppose the wife is watching the TV, percentage 60%. So what is the percentage the wife is not watching the TV? Other 40%. So 40 by 100 is important. We understand. Next, P of B1, B by A1 value is given. That is, when the wife A1, when the wife is watching the TV, the husband is also watching the TV, percentages of 40%. We write 40%, 40 by 100. When the wife is not watching the TV, the husband is watching the TV, he is 30%. He is 30 by 100. And there will be two questions as that. I write a symbol. So what is the question? What is the probability of suppose the husband is watching the TV? It's a two chances. The wife is watching or the wife is not watching. And second one, we assume the husband is watching the TV when the wife is also watching the TV. It's the second solution. Now first one, P of B. P of B formula is P of A1 into P of B by A1 plus P of A2 into P of B by A. P of A1, the value of P of A1 60 by 100. P of B by A1 is a 40 by 100 plus P of A2 40 by 100. P of B by A2 is a 30 by 100. 6 4 7 24 20 divided by 10,000 plus 12 3 4 12 divided by 10,000 2400 plus 1200 all divided by 10,000. How we get 24 plus 12 is 36. 20 divided by 20 is cancelled. 36 and 100. 36 by 100 in fourth table. Okay, in a fourth table, 36 is exactly 9 times. Divided by 25. Fourth table, 4 9 is 36 divided by 25. So P of B value is 9 by 26. So first one answer is 9 by 25. Now in second one, to find P of A1 by B. That is, when the husband is watching the TV, the wife is also watching the TV. By base here, the formula of P of A1 by B. Numerator P of A1. A1 is the P of B by A1 divided by the total probability. Is P of A1 into P of B by A1. P of A2 into P of B by A. Or directly we write it is a P of B. I need this value, so I take this value P of B. The value of P of A 60 by 100 into P of B by A1. P of B by A1. 40 by 100. 1 divided by is nothing but P of B. So I cancel this zeros first of all. 0 0 I cancel. Remain 6% 24 by 10 times 100 divided by P of B. The value of P of B is 9 by 20. We write it is 24 by 100 into taking reciprocal 25 by 9. In a 25th table I cancel is of 4 times. So numerator is 24 and denominator is 4 into 9. Again in the 4th table I cancel this is 6 times. So what is the remaining numerator? 6 and denominator is 9. So this also there is a chance to cancel. So to simplify how to find the numerator value is 6 by the denominator value is 9. 6 by 2. So simplify up to maximum number of times. In that table 2 times and denominator is 3 times. So P of A1 by B value is 2 by. So the probability is nothing but chances. So when the husband is watching the TV, the wife is also watching the TV is 2 by. Okay students, now I put all the exercise problems. The same model sums lies in the exam also. We must try. We already tell all sums are very important in 5 marks. In this chapter, in this exercise only contains 5 marks. All the remaining are just 1 mark, 2 mark like this. But these all problems involve in 5 marks. So we must try the example sums. If you have any doubt regarding the example, we must contact, then I clarify the doubts.